Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to you with that instant analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube exclusively on there. On this Saturday night, we're going to talk about how the Celtics didn't have no problems with the Atlanta Hawks. They beat them really bad, 132 to 106. And yes, the Atlanta Hawks got beat down at home. They're 20-24 and 7-12 at home. The Celtics 26-15 and 14-8 on the road. 30 is what the Celtics got. 23 is what the Hawks ended with in the first quarter, and then it was over after that because then the Celtics won the second quarter 52-28. They won the third quarter 35-23. The Hawks cut the lead up a little bit more in the fourth quarter because they won it 32-15. But even with that type of quarter, it wasn't even close and good enough for them to make a run to win the game. Sam Hauser got 30. You don't see that every day, but tonight was his night. He took all threes in this game, 21 to be exact, and it worked out for him. He was open, some he just took, and nobody complained about it because it was hitting the bottom of the net majority of the time. He did have 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, and still in the block. He also had no personal fouls and was a plus 30 in plus minus. Kada, 24 minutes, 14 points, 5 of 7 from the field, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. He got 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and was a plus 39 in plus minus. He did what he does. Stay in that paint, use your hook shots, go up smartly, try to finish whatever you can, and just try to rebound at the highest level you can and try to protect the rim when you can also. Derek White, 25 minutes, 7 points, 3 or 4 from the field, 1 or 2 from 3, 5 rebounds. He ended up having 12 assists. The 12 assists was the most on the team. You don't really see him get that many, but he also didn't take a lot of shots. He usually take more shots than he get assists, but tonight he was just giving the ball up early and often, finding the right guys. The right guys ended up knocking down the shots, and then he just had to play defense. He had 3 steals in the block, and he also made it don't work for it. And that's all you can really ask your perimeter defenders to do is try to keep the guy in front of him and don't foul him as much. He only had 1 personal foul, so that was good to see too. 1 offensive rebound, plus 36 and plus minus. Jaylen Brown, 30 minutes, 41 points, 14 to 30 from the field. He had it going everywhere on the court. The only problem he was struggling with really was 3, where he went 2 of 9. Other than that, he really had it going. He was getting to the basket. Of course, he has the mid-range. Of course, he was taking his time. Of course, he was driving fearlessly, and it allowed him to go 11 to 12 from the free throw line. He did have 6 rebounds and 2 assists. He also had 1 turnover, 1 steal in the block, 1 offensive rebound, no personal foul, and was a plus 36 in plus minus. Baylor Shireman, 32 minutes, 9 points, 3 of 7 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3. He was open a lot, so he might as well just take the wide open shot, and it worked out for him and the team in this one because they consistently found him when they could. 7 rebounds, tied for the most on the team in the starting lineup. 4 assists, 3 turnovers, 3 steals, 3 personal fouls, and a plus 2 and plus minus. Xavier Tillman, 5 minutes. He missed his only shot, which was a 3. He got a turnover, no personal fouls, finished as a minus 12 and plus minus, and that was the end of his night. Williams, 12 minutes, 3 points. He ended up going 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He also had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 turnovers. He also had 2 blocks. He also had 1 offensive rebound out of the 4 with 3 personal fouls, finished as a minus 17 and plus minus. You don't really expect him to do much. So when he scores 3 points and get 4 rebounds and assists and the 2 blocks, you look at it and say, that's better than what we probably thought he would get. And he ended up playing some good quality minutes because he ended up doing a good job for what he played in. Luka Garza, 12 minutes, 4 points, 2 or 3 from the field, 0-1 from 3, 0-1 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, and a block. 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a plus 4 and plus minus. Didn't have a problem with his shot selection, didn't have a problem with what he was doing on the court, and he rebounded as he should have. He kept the ball moving if he didn't have a shot that he liked, and he was able to finish near that rim. Anthony Simons played 24 minutes. He ended up taking the most shots off the bench, which was 10. He went 5 of 10 from the field, ended up having 14 points. That's a good night for him because he also went 4 of 8 from three. That's mainly what he's going to try to do. It worked out. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a plus 11 in plus minus. Ron Harper Jr., 6 minutes, 3 points. He made his three. He missed his other shot, which was a 2-pointer. He did have 3 rebounds and a turnover. He also had 2 offensive rebounds, no personal fouls. And he finished as a minus 12 in plus minus. Jordan Walsh, 11 minutes. He missed his only shot, which was a 3, but he did still get 2 rebounds and assists. No turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 7 in plus minus. And then Gonzalez, he played 30 minutes. He had 7 points. He went 3 of 5 from the field, made a 3, but he also missed 1. He had the most rebounds on the team, which was 9. He played a good amount of minutes. He had a lot of opportunities, and he took advantage of the ones that he needed to. But he did still finish with 2 turnovers and 4 personal fouls. A little too aggressive defensively can lead to some fouls, and that's not good. But it was a game that was already over, so his bad habits kicked in, and you want to make an impression sometimes on your coach and on the fans that's watching, and I think that's what he was trying to do a little bit too much of. Other than that, 2 offensive rebounds, he finished as a plus 6 and plus minus. And then the Atlanta Hawks played everybody that they could. Onyeka Okongwu, for some reason, he kept getting open. And they said, you can have that 3, but he went 3 of 6 from 3, so he ain't tripping, and the team wasn't either. He went 8 of 14 from the field, was able to still get the close range shots to go. And 2 of 2 from the free throw line, did have 21 points in 33 minutes. He had 7 rebounds, and then he had 3 assists, 3 turnovers, and a steal. 3 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls. He was a minus 25 in plus minus. Jalen Johnson, 35 minutes, 12 points, 4 of 14 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He struggled. He settled a lot in this one. Couldn't make the defense pay for taking those gambles and those chances. And you have to pick something. They said we'll give you we'll make you work for your finishes. We'll make you work for your jump shots. And some, especially from 3, we'll let you take with a little bit of a contest. And that game plan worked out a lot of times for a lot of other teams, not just the Celtics. But it just shows you that he got more work to put in if he wants to be a great player, which he's already there. But to be a superstar, he's going to have to be able to knock down jump shots. 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds. The 8 rebounds ended up being the most on the team. He also had 5 assists, but he did have 4 turnovers, showing you how good the Celtics was playing him. He also had a steal, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a minus 30 in plus minus. CJ McCollum, 27 minutes, 11 points, 4 of 14 from the field, 0 of 5 from 3, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He didn't score efficiently either. He got a couple layups. He missed all his threes, but you can have those games where if your jump shot not falling and you still try to mix it up, you're still going to have confidence that you can make the next one. And it just didn't work out for him in this game, unfortunately, for him and the Hawks. 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 blocks, 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a minus 26 and plus minus. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 29 minutes, 18 points, 6 of 16 from the field, 4 of 9 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He's a good scorer, but it just wasn't done efficiently in this one. He took a lot of tough shots. He felt like he could make it, just didn't get the results that he was feeling when he was releasing that ball, but it can be that way. 2 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover. 1 steal, 1 block, 0 personal fouls, and a minus 35 and plus minus. And then Krejci, 19 minutes, 3 points. That was the only starter to not get in double figures in points. And this one, 1 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 1 rebound, no turnovers, 1 steal, 4 personal fouls, and a minus 25 in plus minus. Corey Kispert, 23 minutes, 16 points, 5 of 11 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, no turnovers, 1 steal, 3 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a minus 9 in plus minus. He did a good job of shooting the ball, providing that space and helping on the boards. There's a well-rounded game from him in this one. Muhammad, he missed a lot of shots also. He played 19 minutes and ended up with 5 points. He had a good enough opportunities out there. He went 2 of 7 from the field and 1 of 2 from 3. He helped out on the boards, 2 of 7. He also had 3 assists, 1 turnover, and 2 steals. 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and was a minus 7 and plus minus. Not one of his best games, but also not a terrible or a bad one because he did so many other things besides score. Newell, 9 minutes, 10 points. He went 4 7 from the field, 1 2 from 3, 1 1 from the free throw line. 2 rebounds, no turnovers. 2 offensive rebounds, which was all of his boards tonight. He also had a personal foul with a plus 10 and plus minus. As long as he's scoring and he's doing it officially and not hurting the team in other ways, you're just happy with anything he can give you other than that. And he had a good game because of those reasons. Luke Kennard, 23 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 5 from the field, or 3 from the 3-point line. 4 rebounds, 1 assist, no turnovers, and a steal. 0 personal fouls and a minus 13 and plus minus. The jump shot wasn't falling for him in this one. He didn't really have no other ways to go. He tried to find ways to give up the ball. It worked, but he didn't get assists for it. Keaton Wallace, 13 minutes, 5 points, 2 assists from the field, 0-2 from 3, 1-1 from the free throw line. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, a steal in the block. 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a plus 6 and plus minus. Ray J. Dennis, 5 minutes, 0-1 from the field. He missed his only 3. He did have 4 assists and no turnovers and a steal. 1 personal foul and a plus 12 and plus minus. And Caleb Houston, 5 minutes, 3 points. He made his only 3. He did have no turnovers and did have a personal foul. He finished as a plus 12 and plus minus, but he was just happy to get out there and get some minutes and get some opportunities to show what he can do. Just like everybody else that came off the bench that played in this game. They play basketball for a living. This is the life and the career they chose. And now the game is over. Now they can do something else. 91 field goals for the Celtics, 51%. 102 for the Hawks, 37%. 52 three-pointers, 42%. 46 three-pointers, 33%. 22 free throws, 82%. 17 free throws for the Hawks, 88%. 55 rebounds for the Celtics, 47 for the Hawks. 27 assists for the Celtics, 29 for the Hawks. 11 turnovers for the Hawks, 16 for them Celtics. 10 steals for the Hawks, 9 for the Celtics. 8 blocks for the Celtics, 4 for the Hawks. 13 offensive rebounds, 11 for the Celtics. 34 defensive rebounds, 44 for those Celtics. And of course, 17 personal fouls. Both teams had that, but the Celtics shot more free throws than the Hawks in this one. And they also did shoot a worse percentage, but it did not matter because the Hawks couldn't really make anything, even if it was open, even if they created the shot that they wanted to create, still didn't fall a lot of the times for them. And they didn't have enough guys that played well enough. And the Celtics, give them some credit for their defense, give them some credit for taking risks and gambles on what they was trying to do defensively. Sometimes it work out for you, sometimes it doesn't. You're going against professionals, so it's always something in the back of their mind that's going to feel like, I'm going to make you pay for that. And it didn't work in this one, but it did work for the Celtics. Every time they got room, every time they got space, they used and abused it. And it ended up helping to win this game against a okay Hawks team this year that's still trying to find a way to incorporate their new pieces and find a way to get back into a playoff type of feel and also try to get a playoff spot. Other than that, the Celtics got one. They continue to win. They continue to impress. They continue to handle their business. And just another win that they needed to continue to stay above 500, stay above 10 games, above 500. And that's what we want to do this season. And we'll see what happens while the season continues to go on. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Hit that notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.